Christians are often rightfully spoken bad about because we sit in judgment of others. And what is the real purpose of reading the Bible? We as Christians can never lose focus that when we read the Bible, it is a reflection back to us. It is our problem to correct what we see, not to go outward so much, but more inward. As James says in chapter 1 of his letter, it's like looking in a mirror and seeing how bad you are and doing nothing about it. You see, the act of faith and works is hand in hand. Seeing the error we have and working on fixing that. Do you want to have both faith and works? That's what you need. So next time we read the Bible, reflect back onto ourselves. And if you want more insights on this, let me give you a little more detail. If you look at James chapter 2, you will see something that happens in which it really explains faiths and works a lot better than I've heard it discussed before. You see, James is talking about an individual coming into the church who is a poor person, and there's a rich person, and what the pastor does, or the elder, is takes and sits down the one in a place of prominence and the other in a lower place. So James is using this illustration, when you read it closely, to say this is not faith and works. If you read the chapter again, you will see what I am saying is exactly true. You see, he says that when that person comes into the church and you act in that manner, you're putting that person down. And in so putting that person down, elevating another person. This is not right. You have just insulted the person that came in. And here's what he goes on to say. He says that the poor of this world, that's seated in the lowest spot, have the greatest faith. So when you diss such a person, you're not walking in faith. You're not acting in faith. You're not working in faith. What you're doing is dissing God, taking those great men and women of faith that have little and putting them down. How much better would it be in a church if when people come in, no matter what their condition was, they were accepted 100%. Remember how I opened this video. The most important thing is not what things look like outward. It's what things look like inward with you. So when you read God's word, do it this way, that he may increase and you may decrease.